Hello friends, this is the MC and this is my quick review of Percol's next generation coffee, Colombia coffee beans. And this is a strange one, this one, because it doesn't look anything like the other coffees that Percol do. I bought this in the company shop, which has sort of random sort of coffees you don't see anywhere else. I think it was around £3.50, so it wasn't really cheap, but they do free coffees in this range. I've had a quick look on the Percol website, and to my surprise, they're actually on the website. I've never seen these before anywhere else. But as I say, they do free coffees. They do 2 Colombians and a Tanzanian coffee. This one seemed to be more to my taste, so that's why I picked this coffee up. But as I say, it's just a strange one. Next generation coffee, delicious premium coffee grown by young coffee farmers. It's from Colombia, Antioqua Reserve, espresso. It's a roast number 6. Acidity is 3 and the body is 4, and the description is full and velvety with notes of dark berries and coca. It's 100% Arabica whole beans, and there we go, there's the Percol badge there. As I say, it's just a strange pack, this, because it's nothing like the packaging that Percol usually use. So if we take a look on the back of the bag, it says, "We love coffee. For generations our family has held close relationships with many of the farmers who grow the beans that make their way into your cup. We've seen firsthand the dedication and hard work that goes into every single one of their Arabica coffee trees, often grown in remote mountain slopes. The challenge is that fewer and fewer young people want to continue with coffee farming. Luckily, a new generation of coffee lovers is emerging. They're passionate and determined to develop their family farms. Advising and working with these young farmers and small cooperatives is essential, and by buying our next generation coffee, you're supporting them too." I'm not sure about this release valve on the back here. It's just a bit of a flappy plastic bit of not really see them on coffee bags, that type of release valve. Please recycle. On the side of the pack, it's got it in a lot of different languages: Swedish, Norway, Finland. So this seems to be from sort of Scandinavian, sort of Russian sort of area. With the English at the top, it says 100% Arabica, packaged in a protective atmosphere, stored in a cool and dry place in original bag. So as I say, it's a strange one, this. It's a 200 grams. Looks a bit like the IKEA coffee that I reviewed a while ago. And there we go, produced in Denmark for Lofbergs Group. So it was produced in Denmark for Lofberg Group of Sweden. So if anyone has any information about this coffee or what's going on with it, let me know in the comments section below. There we go, best before and production date. So the best before date is the 7th of 2018, and the production date was the 7th of 2017. So this coffee was produced over a year ago, or dead on a year ago. So that is a surprise. The best before date, yeah, it's probably up this month, this coffee. So that's a bit concerning, and like I say, it wasn't cheap either, for a coffee that is due to go out of date this month. If we take a look at the beans, actually they do look like very good quality beans. These really look like chocolate sort of look to them. The aroma is really fruity. It has a sort of smoky woodiness and that chocolate hint. But as I say, really good quality beans, a very good roast as well, very even roast throughout the selection of beans there. Quick look at the ground, sort of slight reddish sort of look to it, and when ground it adds a sort of bitterness to the aroma and a slight floral edge too. No staleness to the aroma, which is a surprise considering it was produced almost a year ago. But it's a pleasant enough smelling coffee, this one. So, taste wise, it's smooth and creamy. It's slightly fruity with a slight woodiness. It's acidic or slightly acidic, and a very slight bitter finish. It's nothing amazingly complex, but it's a nice enough coffee. It's quite full-bodied and quite strong. As a single espresso was enough for most of my drinks that I was making. But one downside was it left me with a very dry mouth after each cup. As I mentioned, it's nothing complex and a bit of a boring coffee, but strangely I really enjoyed drinking this coffee, and more so in the AeroPress that seemed to bring out a more smoky, biscuity side with the chocolate hint more prominent too. So it may be difficult to get hold of, but if you see this about, give it a try. It's a very good Percol coffee, and it gets a 3.5 out of 5 from me, and I'd be very interested in trying the other two coffees in this range if I see them again. So I'd like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee or the other two in the range. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.